What's up everyone, and welcome to video 2 in the Starting Out in Gelsoft video series, which basically is an introductory video series, if you haven't seen the first one, of what to expect getting into the sport of Gelsoft or Gel Blaster Skirmish, some tips, tricks, just different little things to get you acquainted if you've never played before or are only just starting out. Anyway, video number 2 is basically 5 tips for beginner players. Now, these are my 5 tips. Other people's 5 tips could be different, but these are the 5 tips I thought were probably the best for new players to know, and more helpful for new players. But anyway, I shall get into the video. Now, tip 1 is, and I can't reiterate this enough, make sure you have decent clothing to wear. Now, whether it's just in the backyard with friends, at a small field, at a big field, say like Gelsoft Australia, Donnybrook, any of those ones, always have decent clothing to wear. It's honestly, it's important for weather, for protecting your skin, well, once again from weather, from blaster like hits, from gels. It's definitely important. Now, different fields will have different rules on what they'll permit, but on a general basis, I would always go the minimum of, I prefer long pants, minimum of shorts at the least. And for you ladies out there, honestly, I have female friends that have played in short shorts and they regretted it instantly, because every shot that hit their legs hurt like hell. So minimum of decent shorts and minimum of a decent sleeved shirt. Doesn't have to be long sleeve, but a decent sleeved shirt. And also closed in shoes. Now, to my knowledge, every single field has a rule of closed in shoes, but I can't stress this enough: decent closed in shoes. You don't have to go out and buy like really expensive combat boots or anything like that, but decent enclosed shoes with decent heel support, decent ankle support, and that aren't going to just like wear out and break instantly from running around on the field. That's what you want. Just spend a little bit of money and make sure they're just at least half decent. And also, to be perfectly honest, decent socks are helpful. You don't want really thin socks, because then it'll just rub around in the shoes and you'll end up with blisters galore. So it's not fun. But as I said, I'd recommend long pants, even in the middle of summer. It just takes the sting out of some of the hits, especially in CQB fields. And if you're coming up against people with custom blasters that are hotted up a lot, yeah, trust me, you will not regret having at least long pants, and even a light long sleeve shirt would still be helpful. Now, tip 2, and this one I really also, another one I cannot stress enough: make sure you are hydrated. Now, that I recommend at least water. I don't recommend necessarily like soft drink or juice. I mean, yes, a little bit here and there, but water and something like what's that stuff called, hydrolyte. Hydrolyte's a good one. Even the hydrolyte ice blocks, just to get a little bit of electrolytes back into you. But at the very least, water. Because especially in summer, you will sweat a lot, and you do not want to dehydrate in the middle of the field. That is when problems happen. So please, everyone, make sure you are hydrated. Tip number 3. It can hurt. This sport can hurt, just like any other contact sport. Now, while Gelsoft generally isn't a full body contact sport, when I say contact sport, you're still getting hit by gels. If they do allow knife kills, you'll get the occasional person that might smack you accidentally a bit too hard with the knife, things like that. So sometimes this sport can hurt. Now, if you're also in a forestry kind of field, or a field that has more natural obstacles, you can get hurt by nature. Nature has a way of causing a lot of injuries if you're not careful. And I can speak from experience. I've done some silly things and I've hurt myself on fields, whether it's natural barricades, man-made barricades, or just my own plain stupidity. But things will happen, accidents will happen. You will get injured every now and then, even if it's just a small injury. These things happen. Tip number 4, do not get mad and do not let your temper get the better of you, please. Now, in the middle of a game, adrenaline is high, everyone's hyped up, but if you come across an enemy player that is cheating, or even one of your team members that's blatantly cheating, don't start a fight with them. Don't start a yelling match with them. It's honestly not worth it, and sometimes it's just of absolutely no benefit, because, okay, the cheater might get kicked off or banned, but you might get kicked off or banned as well for fighting as well. So it's honestly not worth it. Speak to a ref or a field marshal or the field owners or the field manager for the day, someone that is in the position to do something. Speak to them and they will sort it out for you. It's not worth starting a fight in the middle of a field. I've seen it happen too many times and it's never ended well for either party. So honestly, do not let your anger get the best of you. Please, everyone. We're trying to make this sport accessible and happy and fun for everyone. So it's best to just let things go for the match, then go talk to the ref, the field marshal, whoever you have to talk to, and they can sort it out once the game is over. Now, if it is a really egregious breach and you want to go talk to the ref then and there in the middle of the match, by all means, but don't go fighting the person that is causing the problem. It's not worth it. And tip number 5, have fun. That is my tip number 5. Have fun. As corny as it sounds, have fun. Enjoy yourself. At the end of the day, it's a game. It's not real combat. It's a game. It's fun with toys. Everyone comes to the field to play, to have fun, enjoy themselves. So find your groove, basically. Play honourably, call your hits, do the right thing, enjoy yourself, and even if other people don't enjoy themselves that day, you can say you've enjoyed yourself and you've had fun. So if you've come out of the day having had fun, having enjoyed yourself, and had it been a worthwhile day, to be honest, that's all that matters for you. Anyway, that is the end of my 5 tips video. I hope it's helped any new players or beginning players that are just starting to get into the sport. So yeah, anyway, I will leave it at that, and I will see all of you in my next video.